What's going on, everybody? Welcome to a Monday edition of the Mom and Son Show.
I'm the mom.
And I'm the son, and today's topic is, it's a heater.
It is a heater. It's a true meltdown. It's not funny. It's not funny.
It's hilarious.
It's sad because I loved it.
Well,
I didn't see it in person. I saw the first one in person. But,
we're just going to jump right into it. We don't want to waste your time anymore. Let's jump right into it, Mom, and let's talk about Maleficent and everything that everything Disney tries to do just burns.
Oh, come on. Come on.
Well, let's go ahead and jump into it. Let's
Jump. I'm
We're
waiting
jumping.
for you.
Melting Maleficent.
Okay, so of course, those of you who know who Maleficent is, that evil witch, that evil queen with Snow White. So go to the next slide, please. And back in 2018, the Festival of Fantasy Parade has this beautiful steampunk dragon, Maleficent, who is absolutely awesome. If anybody has experienced it, it's amazing.
Breathe a huge fireball. This is nothing compared to the fireball that it actually blows.
And the heat, the intensity that comes out of that. Well, unfortunately, in 2018... during the parade, it caught fire. The head of it caught fire. No one got injured. They completely put it out with the cast members, made sure everything was okay. But then just recently what happened out at Disneyland.
Well, okay, so after this, they actually brought Maleficent back for, what did we go to?
The Villains.
The Villains Night. So this dragon was still around. They brought it back, and it was working perfectly. That's when we got a chance to see it at Villains Night, which was phenomenal.
Okay.
Recently.
So then Disneyland, they actually have a scene in their Fantasmic. It's different than Disney World Fantasmic. And if you see here, there's Maleficent shooting her fire down on, I don't even know who it is that they're shooting.
The lake, whatever.
The lake. But during the show, I believe it was Saturday night, this is what happened to it. It caught on fire. So when I first saw this, I'm like, oh, that's pretty intense. But I think the next picture really shows it a lot better. All you see is that burnt structure. And then I just did see on online this morning where they already started rebuilding it. It's been obviously out of commission. It will be out of commission for a while. But because of these fires, now globally, wherever there is any kind of pyrotechnic that uses that same feature to get those fire-breathing elements happening, they've been suspended. So you will not see the fire-breathing Maleficent at Walt Disney World. I believe they'll still have her in the show, in the parades, but she will not breathe that fire.
Yeah, and it's crazy because Disney, you don't hear about this happening with other parks.
Because they don't have things to this extreme.
Universal has these things. Yes, they do.
Well, they have a dragon on Hogwarts, I guess. Right.
Moving on, but let's talk about now refurbishments.
Easy for you to say.
And easy for you to say, too. Wow, that was a double. But refurbishments and closures, since obviously that is a closure, we're going to jump right into the first one, Mom. And let's jump into the Star Wars show.
Okay, that's not the show. Do you know what that is?
I think it's it's right outside of...
It's the Jedi training.
Yeah.
It's the Jedi training. So they're hoping to bring that back. It's been closed since 2020, and it's where young kids can go ahead of time. You sign up when you get to the park to see if you can kind of participate in a little outdoor show. It was right outside Star Tours.
Yeah.
So,
it was good.
Yeah, it was very good.
Little Mermaid.
Voyage of Little Mermaid. This was a fan favorite, especially for those little kids. It's been closed since March 2020. Rumor has it that it might not be coming back at all, but it still does not say permanent. Now it's still saying to be determined. And
it's a shame because in MGM or Hollywood Studios, there's less and less for little kids to be doing. They keep vamping it up. This was a great show, not only for the little kids, but for adults. It's fantastic. And they just shut it down like, we don't care. Sad day.
You're terrible.
What's that one? Oh, man. This is Tiana's World.
No, it's not.
Oh.
What you're looking at is Splash Mountain, soon to be Tiana's Bayou. And it was closed down January 22nd because of Splash Mountain. They're retheming it to Tiana's Bayou. So.
Which, Splash Mountain is a fan favorite, but, knowing the new rides that they always bring in, Tiana's, it matches, so it should be pretty good. And Rockin' Roller Coaster.
That's been closed since February 21st. It's under refurbishment. There are rumors going around that they're going to be changing the songs,
the name of it. Yeah.
No one knows for sure yet, but that is predicted to open in the summer of 2023.
And Blizzard Beach
Blizzard
just
Beach.
will never open again. It's right.
Blizzard
It's
Beach.
crazy.
No, it was open, and then it was open for about a month, and then it closed again for further refurbishment. But it's interesting what Disney does with the beaches, because Typhoon Lagoon was closed when Blizzard Beach was open, and now that Blizzard Beach is closed, Typhoon Lagoon is open. So
Right.
it'll be interesting when both water parks are open at the same time.
It would be interesting to know when the last time all of their parks were open in Kissimmee. I don't think,
Well,
like
you
both
can't-
water parks at the
Right,
same time,
right.
all 4 theme parks.
Right.
I don't think that's ever happened.
Well, it has happened pre-pandemic.
It's been a long time since every single park, and that's what Disney does. They just shut things down. They, I'm just kidding. We're going to Disney in a couple weeks. We'll be back there.
You're horrible. This one kind of caused controversy because the show at where is that? Magic Kingdom in front of the castle, the
This is the
fireworks
show.
show. Yeah. So it closed. I forget what it was called. Enchantment. I think it was called
Enchantment or something.
And they replaced it with Happily Ever After.
But this is a great show. I love
is
this show.
beautiful.
So it was a
The
good change.
projections.
I like it. And then, as everybody knows, what was this called?
Harmonious.
And this was a newer show too. It was absolutely garbage.
Well,
Horrible.
The problem with it is you really couldn't get a good view of the whole show for a lot of people. If you didn't have pretty much prime seating,
Right.
you weren't going to be able to see it all. But the big backlash with this is because the structures are so big and they're not invisible, people were complaining that you didn't have a nice clear view from one side of the lake to the other because these huge structures were hurting their pictures. And I agree with them.
Yeah. Mom agrees with them, so we're all good there. Oh, and that's it. That's all we got. I'm sure there's way more. Closings and refurbishments.
Those are the major
Those
ones.
are the main ones. And always when it has to deal with fireworks, people come for the fireworks. So when one show shuts down with fireworks, that just means that many more people are going to go to the park that has them. So meaning Magic Kingdom's going to get more packed.
Well, they have them. It's just going to be a
fantastic.
different show.
It's going to be a different show,
Yeah.
but it's not live right now.
No.
That's what I'm saying. So
No, yes.
it is live right now?
Yes, they still have a fireworks show.
You sure?
99.9%.
So we still have 0.01% to look up. What's the mom joke of the day, Mom?
Oh, dear, Chris. What do you call witches that live together?
Oh, man. This should be an easy one. Witches that live together. I don't know.
Broommates.
Broommates. Oh, my gosh.
I'm surprised you didn't get it.
Yeah, well,
It's Monday morning.
It is a Monday morning. Got to get to
Caught
work.
you off guard.
Hey, thanks so much for watching.
I'm the mom.
And I'm the son, and this is the Mom and Son Show.